A mechanic in Osaka told me something that changed how I think about cars. He said, "You Americans replace engines, we replace habits." Then he showed me a 1996 Toyota with over 300,000 miles on the original motor. No rebuild, just maintenance most drivers have never heard of. 3 specific fluids almost nobody outside Japan checks on time, and habits so uncommon that most mechanics in the United States never suggest them. Ignoring these does not cause small problems. It causes $5,000 to $10,000 catastrophic failures that build silently for years before a single warning light appears. Today, I am walking you through every habit and fluid Japanese drivers used to push past 300,000 miles. But I have to warn you, the first few on this list are ones you have almost certainly never heard of, and they are why Japanese mechanics say 90% of cars from overseas would never pass inspection in Japan. Section 1. Ground cable cleaning. Here is a habit almost no mechanic will tell you about, and it is the #1 reason Japanese cars almost never have mysterious electrical problems. Ground cables. These cables connect your battery and engine to the body and chassis. They complete every electrical circuit. When they get corroded or loose, current cannot flow properly and the nightmare begins. Headlights flicker. Sensors throw codes that make no sense. The car cranks slowly, even with a brand new battery. Transmissions shift rough or late. These symptoms send drivers to the shop where they pay $800 to $2,000, replacing alternators, starters, and modules that were never broken. A mechanic in Yokohama told me 90% of cars he sees from overseas with electrical ghosts are fixed in under 20 minutes. He unbolts every ground point, scrubs it with a wire brush, applies dielectric grease, and bolts it back tight. A tube of Permatex dielectric grease costs under $5 and one tube will last you years. I will leave a link in the description below. Some Japanese drivers even add extra ground cables in the engine bay to reinforce conductivity. Total cost is under $10. Yet this single habit eliminates more phantom electrical failures than any scan tool ever could. If your car has ever had a weird electrical issue no one could explain, a corroded ground cable was probably the cause. Section 2. Brake fluid, the crash fluid. Nobody flushes. Now here's the first of those 3 fluids I warned you about, and it might be the most dangerous one to ignore. Brake fluid. According to NHTSA data, brake problems account for roughly 22% of all vehicle defect crashes. The leading cause is not worn pads. It is owner neglect of the fluid itself. Brake fluid is hygroscopic, meaning it absorbs moisture from the air over time. That moisture lowers the boiling point. When you brake hard and the fluid overheats, it creates air bubbles. Air compresses. Fluid does not. That is why your pedal suddenly feels spongy, and your stopping distance doubles without warning. That trapped moisture also corrodes brake lines, calipers, and ABS components from the inside out. In Japan, they flush brake fluid every 2 years or 24,000 miles no matter what. Most American drivers have never flushed it once. A flush costs $80 to $150. Replacing corroded lines, seized calipers, and a damaged ABS module easily exceeds $2,000. And that does not account for the cost of an accident proper fluid could have prevented. If your brake pedal has ever felt even slightly soft, do not wait. This is the fluid that decides whether your car stops or does not. Section 3. Electrical connector cleaning. Most drivers think electrical problems only appear when a car gets old. In Japan, they know that is wrong. Humidity, road dust, and salt corrode electrical connectors from day one. That corrosion causes sensors to send wrong signals to the ECU. The result is phantom error codes, check engine lights, and failures that do not actually exist. A mechanic in Osaka showed me how an intermittent ABS failure was caused by one oxidized connector. He cleaned it with electronic contact cleaner, applied dielectric grease, and the problem vanished. In the United States, that car would have received a full ABS module replacement, costing $800 to over $1,500, solved by a $4 spray can. The product he used was CRCQD electronic cleaner. You can grab a can for around $5. Link is in the description. Japanese drivers clean connectors routinely, especially in humid or coastal regions. They treat it like an oil change, just part of normal care. Dirty connectors also force the ECU to work with unreliable signals, which degrades the computer over time. Keeping them clean protects both the sensors and the brain that reads them. It costs almost nothing and takes under an hour but prevents diagnostic nightmares that drain wallets for years. And speaking of components that get dirty and ruin everything silently, the next one is even worse. Section 4. Throttle body recalibration. When a car idles rough or loses throttle response, most drivers assume the worst. Dirty injectors, weak fuel pump, maybe ECU failure. In Japan, the first thing they check is the throttle body. This component controls how much air enters the engine. Over time, oil vapor and carbon deposits build up on the valve inside it. When dirty, it cannot open and close precisely. The engine gets the wrong air amount, and the ECU compensates with fuel adjustments that never quite work. The result is rough idle, hesitation off the line, and higher fuel consumption. If that valve sticks during acceleration, your car can stall in traffic. Japanese mechanics clean and recalibrate the throttle body every 25 to 30,000 miles. They remove it, clean it with throttle body cleaner, reinstall it, then use an OBD2 scanner to run a relearn procedure so the ECU recognizes the new position. If you do not already own an OBD2 scanner, a Blue Driver or FXD unit pays for itself the first time you use it. They run between $30 and $100, and you will need one for several habits on this list. I will link the best options in the description below. The result is immediate. Smooth idle, sharp response, lower consumption. Outside Japan, this is almost never done until serious problems exist. Many shops skip suggesting it because they would rather sell new parts. A clean throttle body also protects the transmission because an engine that responds correctly does not force other components to overwork. Section 5, MAF sensor cleaning. The mass airflow sensor is one of the most important and most neglected sensors in any modern car. It measures how much air enters the engine so the ECU can calculate the right fuel amount. When it gets dirty from microscopic dust slipping past the air filter, every calculation goes wrong. The engine runs rich, burning more fuel than needed. A dirty MAF can increase fuel consumption by up to 20%, costing hundreds in wasted gas per year. The real damage is long-term. Running rich sends unburned fuel into the catalytic converter, which overheats and destroys it. Replacing a catalytic converter costs $1,000 to over $3,000. In Japan, drivers clean the MAF preventively using specialized MAF sensor cleaner spray, not carburetor cleaner, not brake cleaner. Those destroy the delicate sensor wire. Only MAF-specific cleaner is safe. The one most mechanics recommend is CRC MAF sensor cleaner. It costs about $12 and one can is enough for multiple cleanings. I will drop the link in the description so you can grab it. A mechanic in Kyoto told me cleaning the MAF is like cleaning lenses on glasses. Dirty means blurry, clean means precise. The job takes under 10 minutes. Many Japanese owners do it at home because they consider it as basic as washing the car. If you have never cleaned yours, you are almost certainly wasting fuel and shortening engine life right now. If even one of these habits was new to you, imagine what the rest of this list is going to reveal. Subscribe right now and drop a like, because the next section alone can save you hundreds of dollars in unnecessary shop visits. And what is coming at the end of this video could save you from the single most expensive car repair most drivers will ever face. Section 6. ECU and battery reset. When a warning light appears or the car behaves strangely, the Japanese do not rush to the shop. Their first move is to disconnect the battery for a few minutes and reset the ECU. The ECU is the car's central computer, and over time it accumulates error codes and phantom readings that do not reflect real problems. Disconnecting the battery clears those codes and returns the ECU to factory baseline. A Japanese mechanic told me at least 40% of shop visits for warning lights could be avoided with this trick. That means 4 out of 10 times a driver pays $75 to $150 for a diagnostic scan, and the problem was never real. The ECU just needed a restart, like rebooting a phone. But they do not do this blindly. Before disconnecting, they check for leaks, loose hoses, or damaged wires. If everything looks normal, they disconnect, wait 5 to 10 minutes, reconnect, and let the car idle so the ECU relearns. This also extends sensor life because instead of replacing a sensor throwing a false code, they give it a chance to work correctly after the reset. If you own an OBD2 scanner, you can read codes first, reset them, and monitor whether they return. If they do not, you just saved yourself an unnecessary repair. Section 7. Injector cleaning without a shop. In most countries, injector cleaning requires specialized equipment and a shop visit costing $500 to over $1,000. In Japan, many owners skip the shop entirely. They add a fuel system cleaner to the gas tank every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. These additives dissolve carbon deposits inside injectors and fuel lines while the engine runs. The result is proper fuel atomization, smoother idle, better throttle response, and lower consumption. The key is doing it before problems start. The product most trusted by mechanics and fleet operators is Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus. One bottle costs around $10 and you just pour it into a full tank of gas. Link is down in the description. Japanese drivers treat fuel system cleaning like brushing teeth. You do not wait for a cavity. When injectors clog, the engine does not receive fuel evenly. Some cylinders run lean, generating excess heat that damages pistons. Others run rich, wasting fuel and degrading emissions components. Repairs cost 10 to 50 times more than the additive that would have prevented them. A $10 bottle every few thousand miles versus a $1,000 shop cleaning or a catalytic converter replacement. This is one of the cheapest and most effective habits on this list. If you are not doing it, start on your next fill-up. But even with clean injectors, your engine is still at risk if you make the mistake almost every Western driver makes first thing in the morning. Section 8. Progressive warm-up ritual. Every morning in Japan, drivers perform a ritual most Western drivers have never considered. They do not start the car and immediately accelerate. They wait, not 15 minutes, just long enough for oil to circulate. Cold oil sits in the pan. When you start the engine, it takes 10 to 30 seconds to reach the camshaft, piston rings, bearings, and turbo. Revving hard during those seconds creates metal-to-metal contact in the most expensive parts of your engine. Over time, this causes piston scuffing and bearing damage. Do it enough and you face seized bearings and a full rebuild, costing over $5,000. Japanese fleet data shows cars warmed properly last up to 3 times longer. In cold weather, wait 30 seconds before moving. In warm weather, go almost immediately, but keep RPMs under 2,500 for the first 5 to 10 minutes. No hard acceleration, no aggressive shifts. A Japanese engineer said the engine is like an athlete. Force it to sprint without stretching and it gets injured. Warm it gradually and it performs for decades. This costs nothing and is one of the biggest reasons Japanese engines survive past 300,000 miles on original internals. But warming up means nothing if the oil inside is already degraded. Section 9. Oil changes based on real use. Over 70% of cars needing major engine repair after 125,000 miles followed the manufacturer's oil change schedule. Manufacturers recommend longer intervals, partly to make ownership seem low maintenance. In Japan, they follow the severe service schedule instead. Almost every driver qualifies. Extreme heat or cold, dust, stop-and-go traffic, trips under 4 miles. That is severe service. It means oil change is closer to 5,000 miles instead of 10 or 15,000. Japanese drivers adjust by driving style. Highway driving is easier on oil, so they extend to 6,000. City driving degrades oil faster, so they shorten to 4,000. They do not rely on mileage alone. Monthly, they do a drop test. Pull the dipstick, place a drop on white paper, and wait. If the oil spreads light brown, it is fine. Dark and thick means change it regardless of the odometer. Oil is the engine's blood. The Japanese never let it go bad. They would rather spend $40 early than $5,000 on an engine choked with sludge. That mindset is why their cars outlast ours by 100,000 miles. But even perfect oil cannot save you from the one failure that gives zero warning and destroys your engine in seconds. Section 10. Preventive belt and part replacement. In the West, the rule is if it is not broken, do not fix it. In Japan, that does not apply to cars. The serpentine belt drives the alternator, AC compressor, power steering pump, and water pump. When it snaps, the car becomes nearly impossible to steer and the engine overheats. The timing belt is worse. When that breaks, pistons slam into valves and the engine is destroyed instantly. Rebuild costs run $3,000 to over $6,000. Serpentine belts last 50 to 100,000 miles. Timing belts last 60 to 100,000 or 5 to 7 years. Japanese drivers inspect both every 30,000 miles and replace at or before 50,000 regardless of appearance. A Tokyo shop owner told me he would rather a customer complain about replacing a working part than come back with a destroyed engine because it snapped 1 week late. Replacing belts and tensioners costs $200 to $1,000. An engine replacement after failure costs 5 to 10 times that. When a belt fails, there is no warning light, just the sound of your engine tearing itself apart. If you have never checked your belt mileage, do it today. While you are under the hood, check the next thing, because ignoring it kills batteries twice as fast. Section 11. Battery terminal care. In Japan, a car can fail the shaken safety inspection just for corrosion on the battery terminals. That whitish-green powder is not cosmetic. It is destroying your electrical system. As the battery ages, hydrogen gas reacts with the terminals, creating a layer that blocks current. The battery cannot charge or discharge properly. Sensors malfunction. Performance drops. One morning, the car will not start. This is not the same as a quick ECU reset from earlier. This is physical corrosion blocking current at the source. Most drivers replace the battery, but the battery was never the problem. Ignore it, and you replace the alternator, starter, and battery in the same year. Over $1,000. The fix takes 30 minutes. Disconnect the battery, apply baking soda and water, let it fizz, scrub with a wire brush, rinse, dry, Coat with petroleum jelly. A set of anti-corrosion felt terminal washers costs under $3 and adds another layer of protection. For monitoring voltage, a NOCO battery maintainer keeps the charge topped off when the car sits. Links for both are in the description below. They also check voltage with a multimeter, or OBD2 scanner. When voltage drops, they slow charge instead of draining it dry. This is why Japanese batteries last 8 years or more while ours average 3 to 5. A healthy battery keeps the ECU and sensors at peak performance. Cheapest habit on this list, most overlooked. Now we move to the two fluids that cause the most expensive failures in the entire car. Section 12, coolant, the #1 engine killer. Nearly 50% of catastrophic engine failures trace back to the cooling system. Not oil, not belts, cooling. The combustion chamber hits 2,500 degrees. The only thing between a running engine and a destroyed one is coolant, thermostat, water pump, and radiator working perfectly. If anyone fails even for minutes, the damage is total. In Japan, the cooling system is treated like the engine itself. They change coolant on strict schedules and never wait for it to turn brown or smell sweet. That maple syrup smell means it is already leaking. They use coolant matched to engine alloys and never mix types. Hoses are inspected every 6 months, radiator caps checked for rust. They clean the outside of the radiator, removing debris that reduces airflow. Thermostats are replaced preventively because a stuck one causes sudden overheating. A coolant flush happens every 30,000 miles. Ignoring this leads to warped heads, cracked blocks, or seized engines. Repairs start at 3,000 and climb fast. In most countries, cars stranded with steam from the hood is common. In Japan, it is almost unheard of. That is discipline. And everything on this list leads to the final fluid, the most expensive mistake a driver can make. Section 13, transmission fluid, the $6,000 lie. This is the most expensive fluid to ignore, and it is built on a lie. Lifetime transmission fluid. That phrase has destroyed more transmissions than any mechanical defect. There is no such thing as lifetime fluid. Every independent mechanic says the same. The term exists to make the car seem low maintenance during the warranty period. After that, the manufacturer does not care. Transmission fluid breaks down, losing its ability to lubricate, cool, and build hydraulic pressure. Clutch packs slip, gears grind. Heat builds inside the housing. Once it passes a critical point, internal seals warp and damage is irreversible. Replacing a transmission costs $4,000 to over $6,000. For many, that exceeds the car's value. Transmission failure rarely gives obvious warnings. By the time you feel a hard shift, the damage is done. In Japan, they change fluid and filter every 60 to 80,000 miles. For city driving, they shorten to 30 to 50,000. Cost is $300 to $500 versus $6,000 for a replacement. A Japanese mechanic said the transmission is the part owners trust most and understand least. That blind trust kills it. Do not let a marketing phrase cost you $6,000. Check your fluid now. Every habit you just heard came from the same philosophy. Do not wait for something to break. Take care of it before it has the chance to fail. That is why Japanese cars hit 300,000 miles and keep going while the rest of us are replacing engines at half that number. It is not secret technology. It is not better materials. It is discipline. It is 3 fluids that most drivers never think about, and a set of habits so simple that the only thing stopping you from using them is knowing they exist. Now you know. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Tell me in the comments which habit surprised you the most and which one you are going to start first. And if you want to see the cheap parts that silently destroy engines when you forget to replace them, watch this video next.